Well, good morning. Welcome back to Politically Unfiltered. I'm your host, Arno Betts. Damn glad you could make it. Okay, today's video is going to be kind of a continuation to the one I posted yesterday. And it's about Donald Trump and the media again. CBS News this morning again ran a story, and the main focus was that Donald Trump made money on the crypto. And I did a bunch of research on finding out exactly what Trump did. Okay, and if I'm understanding this correctly, I have to find out how he got these Trump coins. But when he was running for president, he had said, if you re-elect me, one of my primary goals is not only to secure the border and bring prices down and all of those things he was talking about, he wanted crypto to be number one here in America, so that people all around the world, if you want to be involved in crypto in any way, the best place to be involved is here in America. He said, when I come president, I will remove all of the regulations and everything so that crypto can be better than it is now. Because right now, they've got regulations in place that keeps crypto from being a great, wonderful thing. So sure enough, he becomes president, and he does just that. He removed the regulations, and he had also said during his campaign, I'm going to get involved in this crypto because I believe in it. I think it's going to be good. And I kind of misunderstood something that kind of was, well, not kind of, but was in my video yesterday that I'm going to kind of correct now. Not kind of, I am going to correct it. I used Grok to dig up this information, and if I'm understanding it correctly, when Donald Trump removed those regulations, because the way crypto is done, Trump basically, after he removed the regulations, him and his family had made available to anyone who wanted to buy them these crypto coins, Trump coins, basically. And there's a four-letter abbreviation of it. I can't remember, WL something, a WFLV or something like that. But he basically puts them up for sale, and he says if anybody out there in the world wants to buy them, they're this amount, whatever the heck it was, and he had 22.5 billion of these coins, and he put them up for sale, and apparently he sold every single one of them. Now, the way that he did it, he's not taking any risk on these coins, but the people who are investing is. And just like anybody else, I mean, like this morning, I got onto my Coinbase, and those coins are on there. And if I want to buy some, they're $1.70 a piece. And if you want to buy any, they're right there, and you can buy as many as you want. When Trump first did this, when he first became president in January of 2025, from then until now, he's sold enough that he made around $1 billion. And everything that he did was legal. Nothing was illegal. He did what he said he was going to do. And of course, the liberal media, because he has done what he has done and did it the way that he said he was going to do it, well, of course, CBS News and NBC and New York Times, all of them, they're all trying to imply, that, well, maybe the way he did it wasn't illegal, but the amount of money that he made. And I've been hearing everything from 600 million to $1.5 billion 0.4 billion, 0.6, whatever it is. And because he made that much money in just a year and a half, there's got to be something criminal about it. There's got to be. And you listen to CNN, you listen to any of the mainstream media, and this is what they're basically saying. Yeah, it'd be one thing if someone went into business and they made themselves just a few $1 million. That's all right. It is 2026, and rich people can't make that kind of money in that short of time. But he made in a year and a half somewhere around the area of $600 million to $1 billion, and maybe even more. Well, Trump put this all on paper, and he put it out just here. That's why this is all in the news now. He put a financial disclosure out for the news to do and look at and report, hopefully report the truth. And the media, they are reporting the truth, that they looked at this disclosure and they see that everything that Trump did, and his family, his entire family is involved in this, and the Trump family basically made $1 billion from doing this. And because Trump removed the regulations that kept them from doing it before a year and a half ago, they're saying, well, because he did that and then made so much profit, there's got to be criminality in there somewhere. Now, in the last year and a half, Democrats have been pushing for and actually getting investigations done, but they're not finding anything wrong. Everything is legal. Everything is legal. The media bias is just unbelievable. Well, all I can say is I bought one of these coins, and I've got one coin. I bought one, and it was a year ago when I bought it, and I thought I paid way more than what it's worth right today. It's $1.70 today. I got onto my Coinbase account to check out what I had. And I've got one coin, and it's worth $1.70. Now, the only reason that I bought what I bought, which was one coin, I thought I paid around $30 for it a year ago, year and a half ago, whenever it was I bought it. But I don't know. I really don't know. I can't remember what I paid for it. I'll have to get on Coinbase and see what I did pay for it, but I think I'm going to find right around a $30 bill I paid for it, which is fine. I mean, I put money in the stock market, and anybody, if you've got money in a stock market, you know that, well, yeah, you could buy a stock today for $25, and something happened in the world, and tomorrow you get up and it's worth $8, $5. You're going to lose money. 9 times out of 10, whenever you buy anything on a stock market, especially with these bitcoins and this digital coin stuff, it's very up and down. I mean, one day you could buy a stock for, like I say, $25, and you could get up tomorrow morning and check it. Hell, you could check it this afternoon, and it could go from $25 right down to $1.70. I mean, you're just gambling. Well, this is exactly what happened, if I remember right, with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first came out, it wasn't really worth a lot of money. It might have been worth, I don't know, $5, $10 per coin or something, and then it went right completely broke. They didn't have anything, and then all of a sudden it started picking up again, and they got going along, and now that same Bitcoin, if I had bought one, what was that, 10 years ago, 15 years ago when they came out, I don't know, that one Bitcoin, whatever it was back then, today, I should say, as of the other day when I checked it, was over $60,000 for one Bitcoin. One. So I'm saying to myself, well, Trump, he's got that gift of, no matter what he touches, it turns to money. It may not turn to money overnight, but long term, it might. So that's why I only bought one coin. I figured, well, plus at the time, because of my financial status at the time, I could only afford to buy one anyways. And I figured, well, if I've got one, and if in 10 years from now something should happen and I wake up and that thing's worth $50,000, $60,000, you know, for me, that'd be like hitting the lottery. Now, will this happen? Probably not. Probably I'll be dead and gone before that coin ever amounts to any substantial amount, if it will at all. It's a gamble. It's just like anything else. And again, if I remember right, this is exactly what Trump was saying at his rallies when he was selling this whole idea. But anyways, I wanted to do this follow-up to the video I put up yesterday because I wasn't completely, totally informed on everything. I'm still not completely, totally informed on everything. There's more things that I want to know, and the more that I find out, the more I'm going to let you know. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Definitely put your comments down below. I want to hear what you have to say. So far, I've been doing this YouTube channel thing, my Politically Unfiltered. I've been a little over a month now, and so far, all I've gotten is 9 subscribers, but I am getting some views. One video, I've actually got 41 views. And I'm telling you, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. That, to me, that says it's growing. Slow. I mean, we're talking molasses uphill in the wintertime, cab, but it's growing, and that makes me feel good. And I'm not doing anything anything else, so I might as well just keep trying to make this work the best that I can. I enjoy getting on here, sharing my point of view with you. I want to hear your point of view. And like I say, we don't have to get that nasty, terrible rip and tear at each other, but we can have a debate. We can agree or disagree and agree to disagree. So, all right, I want you all to have a great day. Like I said, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment, tell all your friends. Bring them here. Let's have a good conversation. Okay, you have a great, wonderful July 2nd, Thursday, 2026. Have a great day. We're going.